Buff Nation, let's not kid ourselves. Deion Sanders won't be in Boulder forever. And when that day comes, what happens to Colorado football? We've seen this story before. Dan Hawkins promised a blue chip swagger. Embry brought the heart. Coach McIntyre won a division. Once. Mel Tucker dipped before the ink even dried. And we don't even need to talk about Carter. All of them tried to turn things around, but none of them made it stick. Coach Prime brought that light back to Boulder. But the cold hard truth is that Deion will leave. And when he does, will this momentum vanish with him? That's where this new era begins, with a coach who doesn't need the spotlight. He's back, not to chase headlines, but to build a legacy. It may not be prime time, but the impact this coaching staff will make will last generations. I'm Coach Cedar, and we're building the Golden Standard, a Colorado Dynasty series where we see what a post-Deion era holds for the Buffs.
So here we got Coach Cedar Pine. He runs an Oregon State power spread offense with a 3-4 multiple defense as well. He actually went to Air Force, which isn't true, but we're not going to talk about that. His pipeline is going to be South Florida. Our adaptive AI, I'm not quite sure how this is going to affect our gameplay. I'm going to have to do some research on this, but I'm interested to see how this factors into everything. So our offensive coordinator for this year is going to be Chad Butters. He's a talent developer, which is going to be great for us. So let's go ahead and see what he has here. Recruiting, take less time to fully scout, increase starting interest. That's awesome. This is definitely going to help us as we build our recruiting board. All right. He also has a talent developer, which is what his main focus is. So bonus XP for QBs when they're drafted. Freshman and sophomore quarterbacks progress faster. That's huge. Gosh, we would love to get that going for offensive line as well. And then our master motivator. Okay. Nothing too crazy here. He should be pretty solid for us. Really, really well-rounded. All right, on defense, we got Robert Livingston. He is a strategist. He's got the show, don't tell. I like it. All right, so we got a tactician here. Linebackers and DBs are boosted. Boost man coverage, zone coverage. That's huge for us. That'll really help our linebacking core out. Strategist. Wow. So boost a complimentary visit for linebackers. Increased chance to learn dev trait DBs while scouting. DBs have a lower deal breaker threshold. Visits have a bigger impact on defensive back prospects. That's huge. Nice. And finally, we got our head coach, Coach Cedar Pine. We went ahead and went with the motivator path. We're going to try and find coordinators that are on that recruiter path as we progress throughout this dynasty. So I did purchase this game early and did get 110 credit points. So fuck you guys. I went ahead and upgraded my guy. We are still a level 1. We do have 30 coach points that we're going to be saving up. But this is what I went ahead and spent it on. Really want to try to build up our offensive line. I know I could have waited on these off-season training boosts, but I was going to get them anyway, so might as well get it out of the way. So I've already gone through the first couple of weeks. I've scouted a couple of players, offered scholarships, and obviously have some hours on these players. We've gotten some guys out off our board already, so we did waste a couple of scouting hours there. But this is where we sit right now. We have a cornerback here, a DB, who he does have that red X, but his stats look pretty good. He's the only 5-star we have on our board right now. So we're actually going to pursue him pretty hard. He's got 90 speed, 96 acceleration, zone coverage, man coverage, not great, but he's got that impact development trait, which is huge. 6 foot, 160, plays bump and run. He could be a good slot corner for us, potentially. So the Buffaloes have a lot of needs coming up for this next year. One of those being the quarterback positions, as well as the offensive line. You can see we currently have a couple of positions that we're lacking, including outside linebacker. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can target a couple more guys. So I always like to rank these guys by national rank and just kind of go through, see how close they are in the bottom right corner to signing with the other teams. Looks like this guy has no offers, 4-star recruit. Let's check out the Mike linebacker position as well. I really just don't think we have the resources to compete with Oregon on that guy. It's one of the guys we were looking at early. We offered him a scholarship, but I just don't think it's worth our time and energy to go after that guy. Coach Cedar leads his Buffaloes out onto the field for the first time against the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. It is a downpour here in Boulder tonight, folks. Let's see how they hold up against this Georgia Tech offense. The Colorado Buffaloes are going to start off the season on offense. Salter brings his offense out. Looks like they're going to go ahead and bring this guy in a jet motion and hand the ball up the middle to Welch. The gain of nothing on first down. Looks like this offense is going to try to get back on track.
I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty, they're dirty.
I don't know what we were trying to do there, honestly. See what Coach Cedar has drawn up. Looks like B has a slight edge, but so does Y. But just out of reach. Buffaloes go 3 and out on their first drive. Colorado defense was able to stop them on second down. Got a 3rd and 8 deep in the Colorado Buffs territory. Gonna send a guy in a jet motion. Gonna fake jet. Play action. They find the fake jet wide open in the flat on the right side and brings it deep into the red zone. Georgia Tech offense goes hurry up. See how the Buffaloes react here. Colorado's checked out of whatever their initial call was. Running cover 1. The rush is able to get home. Colorado defense is looking to have that bend but don't break mentality. See if they can respond here after a couple of big plays from the Georgia Tech offense. Georgia Tech is just steamrolling the Buffs right now.
They want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today. And you hear it all season.
Ugh, damn, dude. That was horrendous. All right, Georgia Tech has a 2 tight end set. Probably trying to pound it in here. Oh, they don't. And the rush is able to get home. That is a big sack. Pause. All right, Buffaloes come out, 2nd and goal. Looks like they're in a Tampa 2. Georgia Tech decides to run the ball. Buffaloes are able to make a tackle at the 3-yard line. Buffalo's defense hasn't been able to gather much success on this first drive, but they hope to get a stop here on 3rd and goal. They bring 5. And the Georgia Tech receiver just drops it on the goal line. Buffs defense gets a huge stop and forces a field goal. Buffalo's offense wasn't able to get anything going on their first drive. They're going to try to simplify things with the rain. They weren't thinking it was going to make a huge impact, but it sure is affecting them mentally right now.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
After a poor read by Salter on 2nd down, leaves the Buffaloes with a 3rd and 7.
No doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with
Salter scrambles out, isn't able to find a wide receiver, but finds an alley for a 1st down. Buffaloes come out for a 2nd and 10 play here. Salter looking for the screen, able to complete it. Buffaloes miss a couple of blocks downfield, but the running back's able to pick up a big 1st down. Buffaloes are looking to get ahead of the sticks on 1st down here for the first time today. Looking for the quick out, wide open, able to make the completion.
I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding,
Georgia Tech mans up, so that leaves wide open space for Salter. He slides down at the 10. 1st and goal for the Colorado Buffaloes. Play action. Don't want to throw an interception here. Forces it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. 1st touchdown for Coach Cedar and his Buffaloes. After a 19-yard rush, Georgia Tech has it at midfield, trying to push Colorado deeper into their territory. See how this defense responds.
But you got to stop the run first.
Georgia Tech has been really aggressive on the ground, but goes out for the RPO. Great read by the quarterback, but better pursuit by the Buffaloes defense after a 1st down for Georgia Tech. After the first quarter for Coach Cedar and his Buffaloes, they are up 7-0. Georgia Tech with 1st and 10 to start off the 2nd quarter. Play action pass, running crossers. Quarterback sees
Nothing. We're going to go ahead and bring the linebacker down, force his hand. The defensive end is able to get home for a big sack, his mom's favorite play. Georgia Tech is backed up, 2nd and 20. Play action pass, looking for the deep ball down left. Wide receiver goes up and makes a huge play on double coverage. And that has happened to me so much in this game. I try to user a guy, try to intercept it, but nothing happens. There's just no animation for him to even try to go up and intercept the ball. I gotta try something else. I gotta try to go for swatting the ball down or something. Coach CEDAR'S Colorado offense comes out looking to respond after a Georgia Tech touchdown. Finds the tight end in the middle of the field. Georgia Tech is trying to press our wide receivers. Surprised we don't have any good matchups here. We're going to go ahead and look to this left side here. Looks like we got a match with wide.
Today, Junior!
If I could talk, holy shit. We're going to go ahead and try to motion this tight end across the formation. See if we can snap the ball. We can't. This is okay. We don't mind this. We don't mind this. Ooh, look at that block. Jordan Seaton fucking pancaked that dude. It's a shame that was nothing on my end, but that dude.
And in order to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic.
Salter looking to expose the outside and is able to complete it for a big first down.
Looking for a man. It's Salter.
It's not a great read. All right, Buffalo's come out. 3rd and 13. They are in field goal range, potentially. Let's see how this coaching staff approaches it. Salter looking for the crosser, trying to extend the play a little bit, but is not able to connect with his wide receiver downfield. Coach CEDAR'S sends out the field goal team for Alejandro Mata to attempt a 45-yard field goal. This is arguably the weakest point of Coach CEDAR'S coaching staff, and it shows. Damn, dude, I suck. Georgia Tech comes out with an empty look for a 3rd and 11. Crowd going crazy. Georgia Tech sends it up deep, beats our user. I suck. Well, if Coach CEDAR wasn't so bad, they might have been able to stop him, but this is my dynasty. You guys will get used to my defense. It is horrendous, but we're going to make the best of it. They go ahead and motion the halfback out of the backfield, looking for that spot route there with a big tackle from number 23. Georgia Tech with a big 3rd and 6. Colorado's fans trying to make it tough. Big sack by the Colorado defensive line. Georgia Tech lines up for the field goal. It's up, and it is good. Georgia Tech goes up 10-7. The Colorado Buffaloes come back out after a Georgia Tech field goal. Running the ball up the middle, finds the hole, and he's out for a first down. Buffalo's run game is looking really solid early here. Let's see if they can keep it going. Love seeing the jet motion to confuse the defense. Leaves a big hole for Welch. Another first down for the Buffaloes. Colorado Buffaloes have had a lot of success on the ground early. See if they can get something going early in the air. Not much going deep. Salter scrambles out, is looking for an easy gain of 8. He probably could have gotten a couple more yards there, but he wanted to save his wear and tear. This is going to be a long season for him. Coach CEDAR intends to redshirt Julian Lewis, so this is Salter's year.
You got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
Salter scrambles out again, gets tackled out of bounds, but is able to pick up the first down.
Know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end.
Salter takes a look at what the defense is showing here. Not looking great. Going to go ahead and take the check down with the running back here as he gets tackled out of bounds. Feels like the Colorado coaching staff is really limiting their play calls for Salter here, trying to make sure that he feels comfortable early on. They might expand the playbook a little bit as the game goes on. They're really trying to keep the read simple for him as he rolls out again. trying to pick up a first down and more. Oh, just short of a touchdown, right down to the 2-yard line. Colorado offense comes out in a goal line formation after a big scramble by Salter. See if the offensive line and the running backs can punch this thing in. Bounces it outside, but is not able to break the tackle. Colorado Buffalo send a man in motion. Bring him back. Looking to sprint him out and possibly in the flat. It's not there. I guess it was, but I misread it. Let's try that play again, because I totally missed that read. I was saying ghosts, okay? I was just saying ghosts. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. That was too easy. Salute the troops. Georgia Tech with 7 seconds left. 3rd and 1. Looks like they got an empty formation. Looks like they're going to go for one last shot towards the end zone. Looking for the tight end down the middle, but he gets sacked. Colorado Buffaloes call a timeout. Probably not the smartest play by Coach Cedar. He was hoping to get the ball back, but I guess this AI is smarter than he thought. Ooh, we could have had the pick. Colorado Buffaloes are dominating the Yellow Jackets on the ground. They're going to go ahead and go inside, get warm, get dry, make a couple of adjustments, but not too much. They got to stop the passing game of the Yellow Jackets. But on offense, everything is looking solid as long as they can hold on to that ball in the rain.
And the Yellow Jackets
Georgia Tech was able to pick up a big 3rd down there as the Buffaloes have to stay out there. Georgia Tech runs an RPO, hands it up the middle, and is tackled for a gain of nothing. Buffalo defense comes out with an 11 personnel from the offense, trying to match what they got. Little play action here, trying to run a crosser, but they hit the flat. Colorado defense swarms for a tackle. Big 3rd and 6 for the Colorado defense. We need a stop here. Coach Cedar is pounding his chest. He is pounding his chest over there. He's showing his domination over the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. We're gonna run a post. Let's run a short cross with this guy here. Find the guy with most separation. And get a 3rd and 8. That is big, getting us out of our own end zone. We got a strong flood call here. See if we got any good matchups. Right side of the field is looking favorable for our matchups. We might look there, but I'm looking for 4 on that quick out. If X can't beat his guy D, he's not able to, but A is wide open. But it is picked up. Salter has the ball slip out of his hands due to the rain, and it throws it directly to Georgia Tech. The Colorado Buffaloes need a miracle to get a stop here. Little screen action, but he overruns it, but the defense is able to swarm and get a tackle. We're running this stack formation, which is a little scary with the man-to-man that we're running here. But Coach Cedar has his guys well prepared. Got a QB spy, but they have a wide receiver that's able to break to the outside and is flexing on our defense right now. Damn. Coach Cedar is absolutely livid after giving up that touchdown. They practiced that play at least 3 times throughout the week, so the fact that the Buffs got beat on the out route is just terrible. Buffalo offense comes out, down 3. Trying to put a drive together as they get a big run up the middle for 12. On that last drive, they were trying to get away from what was working from them in the first half. So the Buffalo's offense is really going to try to ground and pound it here. Gain a few yards at a time. They don't need any big plays right now. They just need to play smart football and not make any mistakes. Looks like Georgia Tech is trying to bring some pressure from the right side. So we're going to run an RPO and see if we can get them slacking here. We get the outside linebacker to dive in and get a good rush for a couple. That leaves the Colorado Buffaloes with 3rd and 5. Leave it up to Salter. They've had a lot of success with this play, but he actually threw an interception last time and has the same predicament. Ball just slips out of his hand. Coach Cedar is absolutely livid and told his offense to get the hell back out there and told Salter to make the goddamn throw. And Salter made the goddamn throw, and they get a big 4th down conversion. After a big 6 yards, see what the Colorado Buffaloes decide to do here. They run a fake pitch. I don't know what happened there. It looks like the tight end got caught up in the line of scrimmage. That was sad. Big 3rd and 4. Salter rolls out. He's able to beat this D end, but the cornerback is able to wrap him up. 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do here. Coach Cedar telling his boys to stay out there. If they can't pick up this 1 yard, it's going to be a long season for them. Buffaloes get a big 1st down. I don't know who the fuck 6 is blocking, but I'm about to get him the fuck off the field. That's a touchdown if he touches anyone. You guys remember that guy from Last Chance U, Buddy Stevens? I sound like Buddy Stevens right now. And that's not a good thing. Or maybe it is, I don't know. The ball just keeps on slipping out of Salter's hands, so the coach is really trying to make sure that he gets these underneath drag routes for easy completions as they pick up a big 1st down. Colorado Buffaloes come out in a goal line formation. See if they can pound it home. Bounce it outside, but there's nothing there. As the Colorado Buffaloes head into the 4th quarter, we got a really tight ball game. Buffaloes are down 3, but they are deep in Georgia Tech's territory, threatening to score. Maybe take the lead, at least tie it up, as long as Salter doesn't throw an interception here. Coaching staff is really worried about the weather here, so they're going to go ahead and hand the ball off here as our left guard pulls around and absolutely punishes their DN as the Buffs score a touchdown. What a fucking block that guy just threw. That was massive, man. Buffalo defense comes out for a big 3rd and 13 here. Let's see if we can get a big stop and get the ball back for our offense and salt this game away. Georgia Tech's quarterback is able to scramble, but he throws the ball away. Buffaloes get the stop that they needed. As the Buffs look to put this game away, they look to ride the backs of their offensive linemen, who have been absolutely punishing Georgia Tech's defense today. Look for the RPO. We didn't see that guy bounce out. We saw the cornerback dive in, but they make a great play to stop us and force a short 3rd and 3. Buffaloes have ran this play multiple times today, found very little success, but they keep on getting guys wide open. See if we can finally complete a pass deep, and we do! We get it deep into Georgia Tech territory for a 1st down, Colorado Buffaloes. We're going to go ahead and run a little RPO here, run it up the middle. Let our offensive linemen set up some big blocks as we get a gain of 9 on 1st down. Salter has had a decent game today. Couple of miscues, a couple of slip balls as you would expect in the rain. But he's played an overall pretty solid game as he scrambles out here on 2nd down, finds an open receiver for a gain of 3. Coach Cedar check to a play action here. We're looking for the deep outs, but we got some crossers over the middle as well, if nothing else. Trying to extend the play a little bit, find Y coming across. Is he able to pick up the 1st down? No, he's not. He's tackled short of 4th and 1. Coach Cedar is stunned that they did not pick up the 1st down there. If they kick the field goal here, they could go up 7, but a touchdown could win it for the Buffaloes. Coach Cedar is looking to put this game on ice. They've been leaning on this offensive line, and they go right back to their bread and butter. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Buffalo's defense comes out 1st and 10. Looking to get a stop as Georgia Tech tries to press our... Georgia Tech is really going to try to test our secondary here as they are down late, down 2 scores. Quarterback finds a wide receiver late, gets a 1st down, but nothing more. Colorado Buffalo's just trying to keep everything in front of them as Georgia Tech scrambles, trying to make a comeback.
That's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Georgia Tech still running, hurry up. Buffalo's just trying to keep up. We got 8 seconds till the 2-minute timeout. Probably last play here. If they like their read, they do. They snap the ball. Bayer drops in and is able to swallow that guy for a short gain. Buffalo's just trying to keep everything in front of them, not trying to give up the big play. So they're going to back up, give them some cushion. Makes a big tackle, but Georgia Tech goes down with an injury, fake injury. Coach Cedar backs everyone up. Hey, well, we will give them that underneath route every day. Every day. Just keep it in front of us. Nothing too crazy. Oh, no way they call a fucking pass interception on me. I ran that route for him. That's crazy. That is criminal. Fuck you. Yeah, me too, Chip. That's horseshit. God bless America, man. That was horrendous. They are so inconsistent with that pass interference. They really need to fix that. All right, Georgia Tech has some momentum here. Buffalo's just trying to keep them out of the end zone. Coach Cedar considering taking a timeout, which I think he's going to give his team a breather here, as Georgia Tech has been driving the field. Coach Cedar had saw enough. He had to call a timeout, give his boys a break. Got a big play on second down, but they pick up a big first and goal as the clock continues to run. Buffalo stay in the same defense. Like what they saw, trying to bait the quarterback. He throws it deep, but it's dropped. Buffalo's DB is holding up stout here. Got to make a couple more stops, couple more plays. Stop that tight end in the middle, and we get a big sack, his mom's favorite play. Let's go. Georgia Tech goes to hurry up. Colorado checks to a new defense. This is the game right here. And it is over. He just needs to fall down. The offensive line has looked absolutely fantastic today. Hats off to them. With this poor weather, they really stepped up for this offense today. They throw it, pitch it to the outside. Let Welch pick up another first down. Coach Cedar is already celebrating on the sidelines with his coaching staff and players. He is absolutely loving it here in Boulder as the rain continues to pour down. He is so excited to get this first victory with his guys. What a fantastic feeling for him, as this is going to be a really, really long journey for him. This is game one of many, folks, but this is a big game one, a big first win for Coach Cedar. All right, week 2 looks like we got Delaware, but let's go ahead and take a look at our recruiting board, see how we're progressing with some of these recruits here. Looks like our cornerback, our top guy on our board, our only 5-star, is progressing well. Looks like Oregon and USC are the only other teams pursuing him right now. Texas is in that tier 5 for their pipeline. So hopefully we can sign this guy before Texas really decides to go all in. I'd be surprised if they do, but you never know. So we only have 15 points to really work with here. So let's just kind of see. We can't really do anything with these guys that we have 50 on. We're making good progress with this right tackle. We really need to be aggressive and go after this guy. 6'6", 296. That is a big dude. Glenn Enna. Yeah, we got to get Glenn Enna. Tyler looks like he's going to be coming to Boulder. That's exciting. We got Mitch Keys, a wide receiver, a diamond in the rough. The only issue here is we do not have the recruiting tier for him. So are we going to be able to keep up with TCU? Okay, so we can schedule a visit with this guy. Let's take this guy off our board. We're not signing him. And let's really go all in on this guy. We do need a wide receiver. So what I'm doing here is I know 2 of his green check marks, so I'm just seeing if there's anything else that fits. For example, this conference prestige, it's still unknown, but it could be a good match for us. Let's see if there's any other of these squares here that applies for playing time, but there's an X here, so we know it's not that one. So we know that he cares about conference prestige and playing style and obviously pro potential as well. So we're going to hard sell him on this and really try to get a good push on this wide receiver here in the recruiting game. We should probably just offer this guy. This quarterback's progressing well. 20. Oh, I see. I forgot they changed this up. It's the amount of points for a visit depends on how far away the guy is. So if he's closer, like California, it's going to be a shorter visit, obviously, or sorry, shorter travel, so it costs less to send him on a visit. That's actually pretty cool. I totally forgot about that. They did really make some good changes. I got to give it up to EA. They have plenty of things that they can improve upon, but I'm really excited to see how this game kind of develops over time.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures.
Coach Cedar leads his Buffaloes out right behind Ralphie on a beautiful Saturday night in Boulder, Colorado. They are playing Delaware this week. Big matchup after the Buffaloes took down Georgia Tech. Look at this sky. What a gorgeous night in Boulder. There is no place I would rather be. You know, Coach Cedar was quoted in saying that Caden Salter had an average to below average game 1. We're okay with that assessment. He really didn't thrive, especially in the rain. We look to see if he can bounce back here in week 2. They're just not going to do anything about this, huh? They're just going to let me run the ball. You know? All right, Buffaloes come out for 2nd and 12. Looks like Delaware is still in that passing defense. So the Buffaloes are going to go ahead and pop a screen for a big first down. Delaware finally decides to change things up, decides what they were doing wasn't working. So Salter drops back, is looking for the matchup that he wants. Finally sees a guy wide open. Can't believe he didn't see him before, but he makes the play. Coaching staff is really trying to build the confidence for Caden Salter here early, so they're going to go ahead and call a quick out route, trying to expose that defensive back, and they do. He didn't have the right leverage, so they got an easy touchdown for 6. As the defense looks to respond with an answer of their own. They bring some pressure here, but the quarterback of Delaware is able to make a big completion with their wide receiver, number 15. Buffalo's defense lines up and is able to break up the pass. Buffalo's really just trying to play sound defense, not trying to do too much here. They run an RPO here. McKinney's there to read it. Big 3rd down for Delaware as the Buffs look to bring the blitz again. Linebacker gets caught up on the line, but they get the incomplete pass and the stop that they were looking for. After a big 3rd down stop, Buffaloes get the ball back as they look to hit the ground running. Big gain of 15 for Micah Welch. Delaware doesn't seem to be doing much to change their approach or their scheme to stop the Buffaloes' run game here. They're just bulldozing. Ooh, look at 74. Tyler Brown goes down after that play. Salter comes out, is looking for an RPO. Go ahead and he hands the ball off. Center absolutely pummeled someone. After that big play, Buffaloes come out on 1st and 10, looking to establish the run again. Micah Welch has been really efficient today. 7 rushes for 55 yards. He's having a heck of a day. As Hayden picks up the big block, Salter rolls out, finds Miller deep. He makes a big play after the catch, but he gets tackled at the 30-yard line. Buffaloes come out 4 wide. Salter trying to read the defense. Looks like he might have a blitz coming here from the left side. So we're going to be looking, see if we can pick this thing up. We know what our quick routes are. We're going to go ahead and get it out there early, get it out to our playmakers. As he cuts back inside, and he gets tackled at the 11-yard line.
And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down.
Buffaloes run the same play again, just different direction, as they pick up 5 this time. Buffaloes really need to capitalize here in the red zone. Let's see what they call here. Looks like they motion the guy across, bring him back. See, Caden Salter, he missed that week 1. Coach Cedar coached him up, watched the film back. We're not going to miss that again. After the accidental onside kick, Delaware gets it in prime field position. Buffalo's defense trying to respond. Delaware has all the time in the world as he completes it downfield. Delaware motions their back, hand it off for a loss of 1. Delaware hands the ball off again for a loss of 2 this time. Just like their defense, their offense is not making great adjustments right now on the fly. They have a big 3rd and 13. Let's see if the Buffs pass rush can get home, and they finally get a big sack. After that last play gets swallowed up, Buffaloes come out for a 2nd and 10. Looks like they're running a screen here. They get some space out on the edge, has one man to miss, but he's not able to do it. Salter has been able to start this game 8 for 8. Buffaloes are rolling on offense.
That's a release for your run.
Delaware brings some heat, but Salter is able to find the drag route. I don't know what is going on here, but that's, I don't know. They stopped me? How the fuck did they just stop me on that play? Coach Cedar was definitely doubting Delaware's approach on that last 3rd down, but it seemed to pay off well for him. Maybe he can take a page out of their book. He motions this tight end across, picks up that D end, but the guard is not able to pick up the blitzing linebacker. Buffs come out for a 2nd and 10. We got a blitz from the corner, so we throw directly into it. We find a tight end for a gain of 5.
It's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5.
Takes the underneath route and barely picks up the 1st down. That clock is just draining as the Buffaloes continue to pound the rock. Little RPO, they hand the ball off once again for a gain of 2. Not much there. Although there wasn't much there on 2nd down, it still leaves us with a 3rd and manageable. We're looking for our tight end on the edge. He's there. Makes a good throw by Salter. We pick up the big 1st down. Salter is absolutely tearing up this defense. They got to keep the ball in his hands. Let him cook. Just like Seattle should have let Russ cook. Oh no. I don't know how I'm liking this playbook right now. There's definitely a couple of plays I do like, but I don't know. Got a flood. Okay, blitz. Salter able to scramble for a gain of 7. Although Salter did make the right read, Buffaloes are not able to pick up the 1st down. They're going to go ahead and send out Alejandro Mata to pick up 3 and put the Buffaloes up by 14. As Mata just misses wide. He pulls it just a little bit. Oh, the kicking woes continue for Coach Cedar and his staff. After a big stop on 1st down, Buffalo's defense comes out on a 2nd and 13, backing up a little bit, expecting pass. as Delaware's quarterback finds a wide open wide receiver for a gain of 7. They hustle to the line for a 3rd and 6. Buffalo's check to a cover 3. They have us beat deep, but quarterback decides to throw to the flat. All right, Caden Salter and the Colorado Buffaloes have 52 seconds to put up 7 more points before the half ends. Buffaloes have run this play quite a bit today and so far this season, and they've run that play for good reason. It has done well for them. Just makes some easy reads, allows Salter to make some plays with his legs and scramble. All right, 43 seconds left on the clock. Salter is leading his team down the field just as the coaches expect him to. He is demanding that his players get up to the ball after that quick pass. Buffalo's able to get the snap off. Not much there, throws across his body, finds a wide receiver wide open across the middle. Coach Cedar calls their first timeout of the first half. After nothing going on first down, Buffalo's come out for a 2nd and 10. Salter runs a play action, looking for the crosser. Nothing deep, so he throws across the field, finds a guy wide open, he cuts upfield, fighting for the end zone, and he gets the touchdown. That is how you fight. His name might be Smalls, but his heart is massive. He carried the whole Delaware defense into the end zone. Delaware putting a really good drive together here out of halftime. Got a 2nd and 8 as the Buffaloes back up on play action, and they are able to break it up deep. Delaware 3rd and 8, looking for something across the middle. Nothing there, and Buffaloes force a stop. All right, first play out of halftime for the Buffaloes. Just like last week, they come out and play action, and they're able to get a first down on the first play. Caden Salter is 20 of 21 today. He is absolutely shredding the Delaware defense. Coach Cedar is showing nothing but confidence in this young man.
Looking for space, it's Welch.
As Welch takes it up the middle for 3. Buffalo's defense comes out, stacking the box. Delaware looks to throw, misses the tackle, but they still get the big sack. After that huge hit, Delaware has a 3rd and 4.
I gotta be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're gonna catch it, and I can depend on it. Finds the tight end.
Delaware gets a big pickup on 3rd down. Buffalo's looking to get a stop. Play action pass, find the tight end coming across. Couple missed tackles leading to a big first down for Delaware. Coach Cedar absolutely losing it on the sideline. Buffalo's kind of falling apart here as Delaware breaks it outside. Big gain. Throughout training camp, it has been bend but don't break. This defense is doing a great job. See if we can get a big stop on 2nd and 15. We hold them short. All right, big 3rd down. See how Delaware does. Looking to pass, going one-on-one. We're able to break the ball up. Snap, hold, kick is good. Buffalo's offense stalled on their first drive in the second half once again. Coach Cedar needs to address that next week. But here, right now, we need to focus on getting this team back on track. Salter reads the defense, finds their tight end for an out route for a pickup of 11. Coach Cedar has his men run up to the line, snap the ball quickly, trying to run the ball down the throat of Delaware. Caden Salter leads the Buffaloes up to the line of scrimmage for a 3rd and 4. Delaware brings the blitz. Caden Salter finds the man over the middle. Miller able to cut it upfield. Salter drops back, 2nd and 10. Finds the check down with the running back. Gets the mismatch, cuts it upfield. Colorado Buffaloes have dominated Delaware in every which way. This has been great to see for Coach Cedar and his team, but it is a 4-quarter football game. Let's see if we can put a full game together here. Salter looks to come out, put Delaware away. They blitz. He finds a tight end over the middle, but it is read just like a book. Delaware is able to get a big stop. Keeps them in this ball game. Coach CEDAR'S absolutely flabbergasted after that mistake by Caden Salter. That is what they have been preaching all week. Just don't turn the ball over, and here we are turning the ball over. Thankfully, the Buffs defense has been massive today. They have played great football. Hoping to continue that on second down. Delaware's quarterback finds a tight end, but we're able to wrap up and make a tackle. See if the Buffaloes can get a much-needed stop.
Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Delaware's quarterback throws it up, but we're able to break it up. Delaware has no choice but to go for it on 4th and 5 here. Buffaloes look like they're set, ready for anything. Delaware's quarterback scrambles out, throws it up deep, has a man, but it is dropped. Oh man, what a finish. Scrambles out, everyone's covered. He's able to go in for 6. All right, after the 2-minute timeout, Buffaloes come to the line for a 3rd and 3. Have 11 personnel, trying to run the ball straight up the middle, find the hole. That first down should put the game away as the Buffaloes take pride in going 2-0 after week 2. Coach CEDAR and the Buffaloes absolutely dominated Delaware in every facet of the game today. It was really great to see Caden Salter shine. 4 touchdowns, 83% completion percentage with 264 in the air. What a wonderful day for the Colorado Buffaloes and their fans.
If you made it this far in the video, you're a real one. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you leave some feedback and a couple of comments for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.